What happened?
Breaking tonight, an assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. He released a statement a little more than an hour ago. He was shot by a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. We just learned authorities recovered an AR-style rifle at the scene. It all happened tonight at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. You saw Trump grab his neck before Secret Service rushed him off the stage. Blood was visible on his hand and ear. In a statement, Trump says he's fine and that he's being checked at a medical facility. According to the Secret Service, the shooter was outside the rally and fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position. That shooter was shot and killed by the Secret Service. One spectator was also killed and 2 others critically hurt. Shortly after those terrifying shots, a bloody Donald Trump gave his supporters a fist pump as he was whisked away by Secret Service. Frightened supporters cheered among screams in all the panic. And we are learning more about what happened tonight from that statement the former president issued just a short time ago. He is thanking law enforcement and the Secret Service after the attempt on his life and extending his condolences to the victims. Trump says nothing is known about the shooter at this time. He described what it was like when it happened, saying he felt the bullet rip through his skin. He ended his post with "God bless America."
Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
President Joe Biden speaking to the nation tonight, and we just learned he was able to speak with former President Trump. Biden also condemning the violence and calling on the nation to unite. He said he is grateful Trump is safe and doing well, and that he's praying for him, his family, and everyone at the rally. As we continue to monitor these breaking developments coming into the newsroom, we have just learned from the Trump campaign the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee will proceed on Monday, and the former president looks forward to going. National correspondent Kayla Gaskins takes us through what we know right now.
Donald Trump releasing a statement in the hours after the attack, saying he was shot by a bullet that pierced his upper ear. He also thanked the Secret Service for their action and gave condolences to the rally attendee who died. Trump's campaign confirmed the former president is fine and that he was checked out at a local medical facility. A political rally turned into a crime scene.
This is a big crowd. This is a big, beautiful crowd.
As the former president spoke to his supporters in Butler, Pennsylvania Saturday, gunshots ripped through the air. Donald Trump seen reaching for his ear before dropping to the ground. Secret Service immediately rushing the stage to surround him. Screams heard in the crowd. Go. After a few tense moments, the former president on his feet. Blood spattered across his cheek and ear. Trump giving a fist bump as Secret Service whisked him away to the hospital. The Associated Press reporting the shooter is dead, along with one rally attendee. President Biden spoke to Trump following the shooting and earlier condemned the violence.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick.
Republican House Majority Leader Steve Scalise was shot in 2017 by a left-wing activist. On Saturday, Scalise writing, "For weeks, Democrat leaders have been fueling ludicrous hysteria that Donald Trump winning re-election would be the end of democracy in America. Clearly, we've seen far-left lunatics act on violent rhetoric in the past. This incendiary rhetoric must stop." We spoke with a Trump supporter who was 6 rows from the stage.
Just a sad day for America. Just a really sad day for America. The vibe was, it was open with prayer. People were united. This is America. This is freedom, regardless of your politics.
This rally was supposed to be a celebratory moment for Trump heading into the GOP convention in Milwaukee that starts Monday. The convention will no doubt have a very different feel with tighter security now on tap in the wake of Saturday's shooting. In Washington, I'm Kayla Gaskins.
North Carolina's lawmakers issuing statements tonight. Senator Tom Tillis saying, quote, "This was a heinous assassination attempt, and thank God that President Trump is safe. Keep praying for those who were shot. Violence in our political system can never be tolerated." Senator Ted Budd responding, quote, "Praying for President Trump and everyone at the Pennsylvania rally. Pray for our country." 11th District Representative Chuck Edwards saying, quote, "Prayers are with the President Trump and everyone at the rally." And the 10th District Representative Patrick McHenry responding, quote, praying for President Trump and our nation. Keep it right here for breaking developments on this story. We are monitoring our feeds for new information. We will bring you everything as we continue to learn it. And it'll be all coming up on News 13 this morning, plus, of course, all of our digital platforms. Our coverage begins again tomorrow morning at 6. Also breaking tonight, a homicide investigation in Asheville. Police say it started as a fight on Depot Street in Livingston Apartments just before 7:30 when officers arrived at Mission Hospital where he died. A person of interest is in custody. The name of the victim will be released when the next of kin has been notified. If you have any information, contact APD. Developing tonight, a man with ties to Western North Carolina is accused of killing 4 members of his family in California. Authorities say Shane Killian shot and killed his wife, his 6-year-old son, and his in-laws near San Francisco. Another victim, a 1-year-old, survived the shooting but is in critical condition. Killian has ties to Murphy, where he served jail time for misdemeanor assault on a government official 13 years ago. And that incident involved a gun at a gas station, which led to a high-speed chase. No word yet on a motive for the shooting. We lost 2 people who were household names in the 80s. Later, we remember the life and legacy of fitness icon Richard Simmons. Also, a doctor who talked about topics that were once taboo has also died. It is the dog days of summer, and as you can see, take a look. All these pups were at Lake Julian today for the Dog Day afternoon. The event is all about dogs, especially rescue dogs that need homes. Costumes were included for everyone who came looking for a new pup and families who already have one.
It is better to adopt than it is to shop. We've got lots of amazing pets here that are available to have forever homes. And we want you to come out, bring your family, bring your friends so that our local pets that need a home can stay right here in our community.
Look at them go. If you missed today's event, it's happening again Saturday, September 14th. Just mark your calendar. And we hope you like all that heat you just saw and humidity because, Karen, we're pretty much in a rough stretch next week.
Yeah, some good pool days coming up, and today certainly was one. 91 our high in Asheville. Average high is 86, so we certainly are running hot. And GSP Airport hit a high of 95 degrees. We're looking to do this for several more days. We're still very warm outside right now, and we have quieted down for the night after a few showers and storms popped up this afternoon. Coming up, I'll show you how many more days in the 90s I'm expecting and the big pattern change and how that will cool things down.
Tomorrow morning in our Carolina Moment, crocheting with compassion.
Yeah, how the CAPS volunteers offer a bit of comfort to chemo patients, plus morning trivia and events happening around the mountains.
What happened?
Showing you once again those terrifying moments. Continuing to follow this breaking news tonight, the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. He released a statement just hours ago that he was shot by a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. And we just learned authorities did recover an AR-style rifle at the scene. This all happened tonight at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. You saw Trump grab his neck before Secret Service rushed him off the stage. Blood was visible on his hand and ear. In a statement, Trump says he's fine and that he's being checked at a medical facility. According to the Secret Service, the shooter was outside the rally and fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position. That shooter was killed by the Secret Service. One spectator was also killed and 2 others critically hurt.